I'm so tired I can't keep my eyes open. Hey friends, hey, welcome back to the Expeditionary Johnny channel. If you're new to my channel, you'll notice the theme to my channel is removing obstacles to getting outdoors. Typically that can mean things like ideas, time, or maybe equipment. And today we're going to talk about equipment, specifically Gorilla Tape. Alright, so I decided to talk about Gorilla Tape today because recently I've been seeing a few videos where some people decide to use this as a fire starter, which I've heard and is a legit option. But let's just say we've all got our individual perspectives on things. So I figured let's go ahead and discuss Gorilla Tape and whether or not it has room in your pack and if it's a good fire starter. Alright, for starters, Gorilla Tape. It's really strong duct tape, right? Who doesn't love good duct tape? Does this have a place in your pack? Probably. It's definitely going to be in mine, okay? This thing, duct tape, Gorilla Tape is great for repairs. Like I went camping one night, the heater fell over on my sleeping bag, I got some burn holes on it, patched it up. Another time I'm out in the woods, I'm trying to make some bow saw materials, cut my finger, wrap this around, use it as a bandage, it's great for first aid. Tough stuff, very usable. So, and it takes up not a whole lot of space there. Now, does Gorilla Tape work as an extender? Sure. And let's take a quick look at it, okay? Alright, so let's just peel off a piece here. About like so. And this is actually kind of thick in my opinion. Let's just go ahead and run a strip like so. And to light this thing, let's take a lighter. Alright, we'll do a ferro rod here in a little bit. See, I'm taking the flame to it, and it doesn't just flame right up, does it? It's taking quite a bit to get her going, right? Let's cut it down even thinner. See, it doesn't really want to get going, does it? So you can see this will get hot and stretch out, but really not the best accelerant, right? Now let me show you how I've seen this used effectively. So what I have seen done effectively is like for wet conditions, where you take some of your tape and you roll it up tight like this. And then, actually I've seen you take actually 3 of these, you put into a triangle. Alright, so you can see that the Gorilla Tape doesn't just take a fire and run, right? So what you have to do is you have to butt up 2 ends of your little cigar rolls together. Take a flame to it for quite a bit of time, and eventually it's going to light, and then it'll stay lit. Once you get that, then you've got a nice accelerant or nice extender, and then you can get a good fire going. Alright, so the other option I've seen for making fire with Gorilla Tape is to try to use it with a ferro rod. Now that's a lot harder. You saw how difficult it is to get a fire with a lighter. Alright, so what we have to do, we're going to have to really process our Gorilla Tape down to something very fine. And you can see I've been kind of already doing some prep. I took some strips of Gorilla Tape and I've been kind of putting little strips here on my Stanley Cook kit. So what you're supposed to do is you take your Gorilla Tape here and then you like make some small little strips. So what I've done is I'll take my little knife, just get a little slit, and then I'm going to go ahead and peel that off like so. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll finish make thin strips out of this, and we're going to try to make a bird's nest. Now here's the key, it's sticky, right? So we don't want a big old glob. So let's see if we can place a bird's nest down here and light a fire using our ferro rod. All right, so there we have it. I was able to go ahead and light that Gorilla Tape bird's nest with my little keychain ferro rod and my Farmer Swiss Army knife. Took a little bit of work. Matter of fact, I had to do it twice. First time, once I was working the bird's nest, I accidentally dropped it, so I had to light it again. Took a bit more work, but we managed to get it. That fire was nice and strong. It would have been served great to go ahead and get a fire started. All right, now, would I consider Gorilla Tape a good fire starter? Well, let's just say I wouldn't use it as my first line of defense, okay? I'm always going to have a Vaseline cotton ball ready to go, okay? Typically, we're only talking about 3-day survival situations, so you can easily carry a few days worth of Vaseline cotton balls or some of your other fire starters along with you. Here's the thing, though. Gorilla Tape is multi-purpose, all right? So it has a place in your kit, so you can use it to repair items. You can use that to bind things. You can use that as first aid. And it does happen to also serve as a fire starter. So that's something you might want to think about on your kit mentality is what other functions does each of your items serve, okay? It's like if it's a one-use item, you might want to really think about that. All right, well, hey, that's it for this week's video. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all take care and have a good one. Bye.